Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Happy New Year. We are ending out the year. Can you believe 2020 has come to an end? Or it will be at an end in tomorrow night. And we can leave 2020 behind. I'm sure there's a lot more that we could leave going into 2021. Getting it done in 2021 is what I'm saying to myself. Um, I'm looking forward to being more hopeful and knowing that things are on an uptick. We've been in a valley. It's time to move back towards the top of that mountain. You hear? Okay. I'm gonna start with a song that is by the Gershwins, George and Ira Gershwin, and it was the last song that George composed before he passed away in 1937. So his brother Ira wrote these lyrics to pay tribute to his brother. And I think it's such a fantastic song. I close a lot of my Silver Fox songs shows with this when I do solo stuff because I think it's really nice. And I think it's something that's great to close out the year because we've learned a lot about love this year. It's very clear our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but forever and a day. The radio and the telephone, the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time they go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. It's very clear our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but forever and a day. The radio and the telephone, those movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time they'll go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here. Our love is here. Our love is here to stay. Our love is here to stay. Yes, it is. Oh, hi, Bobby. How you doing? And Cherie is here. Hey, Cherie, it's been a while. I'm so glad you were able to join us and chat in the chat box. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. All right, so the next tune that I'm going to do is a Rogers and Hart tune. Richard Rogers and Lorenz Hart wrote this tune, and they it's been credited as one of the songs that had the 50s progression in it. It's a very standard progression with musicians, and it's called the 50s progression. So this is the song that is credited as having the first popular song that had that 50s progression. But it was something that was written in 1934. And it was a hit in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. The Marcells did a cover of it. The first time that I heard it as a jazz standard was Billie Eckstine and Mel Torme. They happened to record it the same time, the same year, 1949. And it was a hit for both of them. And I like this song tonight because I'm doing a bunch of songs that are talking about love. This one is Looking for Love. The first one was saying that it's stays. Once it's here, it stays. Second one is pining a little bit. You're looking for love and you want to get a little help, right? So that help is gonna come from something up above in the midnight sky. This is Blue Moon. Just ask the moon for a little bit of help. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. When I looked at the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon, no longer am I alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. And then there you stood there before me. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, 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 hey. And then there suddenly you appeared before me, the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked at the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon, no longer am I alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. I got a dream in my heart and a love of my own. Ooh, got a love of my own. And speaking of love and how love goes and looking for love and finding love, I have an original song of mine and it's called Another Day. It's one of my, I like to write story songs that start out and tell you some things about things and move on and end up with happiness and stuff. This song has a moody feel to it, but it's a story of love. Two people that have been heartbroken and don't think that it's going to happen. But things change and it happens and they get to celebrate all of that. So let me tell you the story of another day. Scattered pictures of days gone by, bits and pieces of life. There's a face with sadness behind her smile, just glad she survives. Late at night, she wakes all alone, grabs a pillow and holds it tight. Every day she looks from face to face, who might be Mr. Right. Another day she believes there must be one. Another day love can't be done. She finds the strength to stand and face her fears. She really wants to fly. Come touch the sky. He's grown tired of living a life, ignoring his heart. Predictability has darkened his mind. He screams from inside. Another day, will he ever find the one? Another day of broken dreams, almost giving up, and he's still so young. Why should he even try? Then comes the time in the stillness of the night. Listen closely and you will hear the one for you is calling out your name. The path appears right before your eyes. Another day and they're close to year one. They celebrate sharing their lives. Another day, so glad they kept the faith. Together they will fly, limit beyond the skies. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. So glad they kept the faith. Yes. Another day. Just wait another day. Let that moon shine light on you and turn to gold, and another day comes around and you find that you're celebrating. A year has passed by and you found the love of your life. Hey now, hey now. My cousin is in. I have a couple of cousins on tonight. I'm really happy about that. My cousin Pilar, who comes and sings background vocals for me sometimes, she's saying yes. All right, so moving along, another song about love and how it can move you and make you feel a certain kind of way. So I'm going to do two songs about how women feel in love. All right, this first one is a song that was written for none other than the Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin. There was Jerry Wexler, who was her producer. He was thinking about music and happened to he kept thinking the term natural man, and he happened to run into Carole King on the street near the Brill building in Manhattan, which was a building where a whole lot of like writing teams and producers and all this stuff, they worked out of this one building that released, that garnered so many hits. Just the energy in that building was, please, one day maybe I'll do a whole thing about the Brill building and the songs that came out of the people that were there. But he ran into Carole King and he said, I need you to write me a song for Aretha about being a natural woman. Write me a song. So she went home that night, and with her husband and writing partner, Jerry Goffin, they wrote You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. That night they wrote it. And they were so grateful for the inspiration that he gave them by asking that they actually add Jerry Wexler to the writing credits. So he is listed as one of the songwriters. So I'm going to do You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. Come on now, come on. Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, my life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me, no. To your kiss, it helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for. If I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel, yeah, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, what you done to me? You make me feel so good inside, good inside. And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, I feel, yes, yes, I feel, oh, I feel like a natural woman. Oh, I feel good. Yes, I feel good. Feeling good down to my soul. Yes, yes, yes. That's one that brings the gospel feeling and gets you all kind of going and stuff. I love that song. All right, so these shows are flying. They always fly by, and this is the last song of the year of 2020. I appreciate y'all showing up. I appreciate you sharing this and passing along. I appreciate you putting little things in the chat box. Oh, Susan, I'm so glad that your spirit is lifted. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because this music lifts my spirit, and I hope by singing it and sharing it with you that I do the same thing. And now I'm seeing that yes, 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 it is working. It is helping. It is lifting. It is being a point of joy in your life. A bliss break, really. So I've got one more song for you tonight. And this song I actually first heard by Phoebe Snow. My mom was a big Phoebe Snow fan. We used to have there were several artists that played all the time. It was Phoebe Snow, Minnie Riperton, Peebo Bryson, which I went and saw 5 times live as a child with my mama. Yes, I did. Um, Who was another one of my mother's favorites? Well, those 3 definitely. And my brothers, my oldest brother loved Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, we had all of this. We had all types of music just flow. And Wes Montgomery. Oh my gosh, the stories of Wes Montgomery. But anyway, my brother used to listen to Wes Montgomery, a jazz guitarist. For those of you that don't know who he is, his instrumental music, he used to listen to it all the time when he would wash dishes. And when we were kids, he would wash dishes. He was the oldest. He's 9 years older than me. He would wash dishes, and my brother and I, the middle child, is 2 years older than me. We had to dry the dishes. So he would put on Wes Montgomery. My brother and I would sit on the sofa. The oldest child would be in there washing the dishes, and then we would get up and dry them after he finished. And I just remember, whenever a Wes Montgomery song happens to come on somewhere, it literally takes me back to those nights. So, yeah, the music in my house. I went on a tangent, sorry. So this song, like I said, I first heard it by Phoebe Snow, but it was a cover. Phoebe Snow was doing a cover of a tune by Barbara Acklin. And when I was looking up the information behind this song about Barbara Acklin, I was amazed at her story. She started out, she actually got hired by Chess Records, and she was a backing vocalist on recordings of Fontella Bass, Etta James, Coco Taylor. It happened that her cousin was one of the producers for the label. And then she got a job working as a receptionist. It's really interesting that in the 50s and 60s, there were a lot of women who got their starts, actually got signed to a label after they started working as a receptionist. They would start working in some administrative field, and they would start passing their demo songs because a lot of them were songwriters. So they would be passing them on to some of the producers. Hey, here's my song, here's my song. Maybe I'll have to do a list of women that got started as administrative people and then were assigned to the label. Well, she started as a receptionist in the Chicago office of the Brunswick label. And she started passing her demos along. And one producer that picked up a demo and used it was Carl Davis. And he chose a song that she co-wrote with David Scott. It was called Whispers, and in parentheses, Getting Louder. I don't know if you're familiar with Jackie Wilson, but Jackie Wilson recorded that song, and it was one of his biggest hits. So Jackie Wilson decided to help her, Barbara Acklin, get signed at the Brunswick label. So she got signed. First couple of singles didn't do very well, but then there was a song that was co-written by Carl Davis and several other people, and it became a huge hit for her. It was like her biggest hit. And I'm going to close it out, wrapping up love and women and all that kind of stuff. And this song is called Love Makes a Woman. I love this damn song. Ooh. All right. When the fire, it was burning, and I know I should have been learning, and my pockets were full of money. I had someone, yes I did, to call my honey. but it's love,
sweet love,
that makes a woman.
that makes a woman.
Yes, it's love that makes a woman.
That makes a woman.
Something told me that this wouldn't last. My money is in the past. I had to swallow all of my pride and admit to myself, deep down inside, that diamonds and pearls, I've had enough. Yes, I feel so much better dressed in love. Yes, it's love,
Sweet love,
that makes a woman.
that makes a woman.
Yes, it's love that makes a woman.
That makes a woman.
What she is, yes, what she is. Ooh, 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 ooh. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. And it's love that makes a woman.
Makes a woman.
Yes, it's love that makes a woman.
That makes a woman.
What she is, yes, what she is. Ooh, 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 it's love
Sweet love,
that makes a woman.
makes a woman.
Yes, it's love that makes a woman.
That makes a woman.
Yes, it's love that makes a woman. Love makes a woman. Yes, yes, yes. All right. That is our Bliss Break for tonight. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for giving your energy and your love. And we've got so much to look forward to in 2021. I'm being bright and happy and hopeful all about it, and I hope you can be that way too. We've got Bliss Breaks, if nothing else, right? So I'm looking forward to what I'm planning for 2021 in terms of music. I am going down my song list and I'm adding more stuff, songs that I've always wanted to do. So I am so happy to be doing this and to continue to do this. Have a wonderful start to the new year. I will see you next week, which is January 6th, 2021. Until then, be blessed. Oh, be blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to do what I love and share it with you. There's stuff down in the description box with links and stuff like that. Please follow them. Please share this music. I ask you, share this music. It's important that we do what we can to be ambassadors of bliss. All right, I'll be in the chat box for a little while longer. Have an amazing end to 2020. Love and bliss. Take care, everybody.